WROI News. Your news tips are welcome at 223-6059. This is WROI News.
.1 WROI, it's time to take a look at your local news. News today is brought to you by your Fulton County REMC, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative, and by Wendy's Restaurant, 2340 South Main, Rochester. Wendy's is way better than fast food. It's Wendy's. Currently sitting at 73 degrees under sunny skies here in downtown Rochester. We'll have a look at your full weather forecast a little bit later on in your news. The Woodlawn Hospital Board met and heard an update on the state of health care from BKD. Woodlawn Chief Financial Officer John Kraft was our guest on WROI and told us what they heard.
As you know, Woodlawn Hospital is a critical access hospital, and we get some rural safety net rules for that, like we get cost reimbursed. Even though they think that the rules are not going to change, they want us to keep track of that because there are a lot of rules that are changing out in Washington.
Kraft also talked about some new terminology that's coming in healthcare.
The big nomenclature on the horizon in healthcare is value-based purchasing. Again, we're, as a critical access hospital, we're exempt from some of the rules for value-based purchasing, but that may not last forever too. So they kind of want us to keep an eye on that and plan for if anything changes on the horizon.
He also told us about a new state law the hospital has to follow.
The state has a new pre-authorization law that they put into place. Hospitals have had a very hard time trying to keep up with all the different insurance companies and the way they pre-authorize and what they pre-authorize. So the state's trying to get some reins on that and standardize it throughout the industry.
And again, that was Woodlawn Hospital Chief Financial Officer John Kraft. In statewide news, Governor Holcomb just returned from a trip to Europe where he was touting Indiana as a good business investment. The governor says trips like this pay off dividends down the road.
Some of these talks were thank yous. Some of the talks were initiating conversation, how we can more work together in terms of their economy and our economy. We always seek to make this a two-way street and a win-win situation. Companies like Nestle and Roche, as they continue to expand, we wanted to make sure that they didn't think we were for one day taking them for granted.
Indiana is home to 121 German-owned businesses, plus another 100 French, Swiss, and Australian-owned businesses. We'll be back with a look at your full weather forecast after this.
Your Fulton County REMC is proud to offer the new Faster Exceed satellite internet service. They can now connect customers to their fastest satellite internet service ever, with broadband speeds up to 12 megabytes per second. For homeowners with fewer options for internet service or who live in rural areas, there's no better option than Exceed Broadband. Share photos remarkably fast. Enjoy better video chat with less jitter. Send and receive files quickly. Exceptionally fast web browsing and email. Listen to streaming music. If you're ready for a faster internet connection, you're ready for Exceed Broadband. Call 574-223-3156 today to learn more about the amazingly fast Exceed Broadband service offered by your local Fulton County REMC, your Touchstone Energy provider. And now take $50 off all new Exceed internet installs with your Fulton County REMC. Call them today.
And now for something deliciously different from Wendy's. Wendy's Double Stack is still an option in the 4 for $4 with a quarter pound of fresh beef, 4 nuggets, fries, and a drink. That's a deal so good it should not exist. Like how owls shouldn't be able to turn their heads all the way around.
Whew, wouldn't like that deal.
The 4 for $4 with your choice of a double stack, junior bacon cheeseburger, or crispy chicken BLT. A deal so great, it's impossibly good, but not for long.
At participating Wendy's for a limited time. Meal includes 4-piece chicken nuggets, small fries, and a drink. Fresh beef available in the contiguous U.S., Alaska, and Canada. Not valid in Alaska and Hawaii.
And again, we're sitting at 73 degrees under sunny skies here in downtown Rochester. Culver's at 72. The Grissom Aeroplex is at 73. We continue to see these sunny skies the rest of the afternoon. We do have a high near 77. We do see a northwest wind around 15 miles an hour and some gusts up around 20 miles per hour. Tonight, chance of showers after 5 a.m., partly cloudy otherwise, and a low around 61. Tomorrow, chance of showers and thunderstorms before 11 a.m. Then we see a slight chance of showers up until about 2 o'clock. Partly sunny after that and a high near 74. Tomorrow night, it'll be mostly clear and we have a low around 50. On Wednesday, sunny with a high near 77 and a low around 58. Thursday, partly sunny skies, a high near 84 and a low around 64. And on Friday, we see a chance of showers and thunderstorms, a high near 84 and a low around 64. Again, 73 degrees at the Grissom Aeroplex, 72 in Culver, and 73 here in downtown Rochester. This has been a look at the forecast for Rochester and all of north central Indiana. News today was brought to you by your Fulton County REMC, home of the Exceed Broadband Connection. Fulton County REMC, your touch-tone energy provider. And by Wendy's. Wendy's hamburgers are made fresh, never frozen, now open late. For WROI News, I'm Paul Zartman.
Do you have the WROI News Tip of the Week? When you see or hear news happening, call 223-6059. If you have the top tip of the week, we'll pay you $10. That's 574-223-6059. 223-6059.